Hey guys, what's going on? Back with another Cold War Zombies video, and as you can see, Mauer Der Toten trailer just went live. I'm gonna actually mute the mic. I don't want to talk over it. I know people, YouTubers, try and over exaggerate and stuff like that, trying to go viral, get a lot of views. I'm a diehard Zombies fan, so I'm not gonna talk over it because I'm usually speechless as it is, anyways, when I'm watching it for the first time. So I'm gonna come back afterwards and talk, give you my thoughts on it. I'll see you guys in a little.
Everything and everyone can be corrupted. Even those close to you. I doubt you realize what she has done. The traitor is somewhere in Berlin. Destroy her army, or your pilot will be bled dry. We have to get out of here now. I'm Klaus. I am here for help. Contact! A portal has been opened. One that threatens to allow a long-dead army to reinfect our world.
Bring it on.
You will stop her. And when the time comes, kill her.
Okay, as you can see, that looked pretty exciting. My first thoughts on it: it's very colorful, looks pretty amazing. It definitely has or feels like, whoops, let me mute that. Inspirations from The Walking Dead with Negan when he has them in a circle. I don't think he's gonna bash anyone's head in, but that's definitely right here what it reminded me of. So that's my original thoughts, and I tell people, like, the zombies community over the last 12 years, and I hate to beat a dead horse and sound toxic myself, but like, they've missed so much. I would hope that like people would see maybe the comparison and similarities between Negan, or is it Negan? Yeah, Negan and in The Walking Dead, and what Kravchenko is doing here. So I think that was a nice touch by Treyarch for sure. Still keeping to their roots and um, from movies, books, comics, what else? Broadway plays, a lot of different poems. So they're keeping true to their roots. And for me, I know people are gonna say, "Oh, you're looking too much into it," but it's just that the zombie community is like so behind. I'm talking like years behind on what goes on in the zombies maps. So this is what it gave me thoughts of. Not to say The Walking Dead was the only one that did that, but that's what it gave me thoughts of. Again, as far as color, this stuff looks amazing. I'm on Xbox One, so hopefully it's gonna look just as good. I do plan on getting Series X on maybe next year or something like that. But it definitely looks amazing. You know what? Too, my original thoughts are, as you're seeing it live, in my thoughts, it definitely feels like it has what we were thinking of in it, but it might also debunk the whole Zombie Chronicles 2 things. Because it has vibes of different things. Like, that could be, like, maybe how we travel in Die Machine. Not Die Machine, Die Rise. Going ziplining from building to building. It could just be setting up some mechanics for Die Rise. And I mentioned before that the town area looks like Town Green Run. And the train could be, I don't think it will, but train could be like the bus. and Ted and stuff like that. This robot could be Klaus could be like another version of Ted, and that's what I tried to explain to people, which they're so stubborn in understanding, is that Transit alongside Nocturne on Toten were, prototypes, and everything evolved or needs to evolve from that. I know I'm guilty of it myself of wanting the original maps and replay the original maps and stuff like that. But this could be obviously like some type of ritual, or opening Pack-a-Punch. That'd be kind of cool. Make it a little bit difficult to open Pack-a-Punch or get Pack-a-Punch going. It also has somewhat vibes of Extinction because Extinction is in a town like this. So I know there's not aliens, but I mean everything looks pretty amazing. Um, and the other important thing, which people really need to start understanding and believing, which another reason the zombies community needs to like snap out of some of the stuff that they do, is a lot of this probably came from rumors and theories from the zombies community. I don't think this stuff was really necessarily planned out, and that's why I tell people, like, when I first started getting into the storyline of zombies, is people just want to crap all over each other's theories, make themselves look like the best in front of Treyarch and stuff like that. But a lot of this stuff would not probably be in the map without theories. Oh, that looks like Skeletor. Let me just see who that is. Um, that looks pretty awesome. Um, but a lot of this stuff, the Nazis coming out of the dark ether, were probably just theories, fake stuff that people came up with. I know people lie and say that they know people at Treyarch and stuff like that. But a lot of this probably came from zombie community theories and, what they want. And I know, speaking from personal experience, when you solve something or you have a great theory, like 30 people want to crap on your theory, but this just goes to show that, like, you really, as a zombie creator, need to put yourself out there. Forget what everybody else thinks, forget all the jealousy. But a lot of this stuff, I know it became um, part of the intel in the previous maps and Outbreak. But a lot of this stuff probably got inspired, aside from movies and stuff like that, from the zombies community, their theories and stuff like that. That was what they think was gonna happen. It even showed an outbreak and stuff like that. So again, it's hard to. I know it's part of being young. You care what other people think, but as you get older, you don't give a crap what people think at all. You just gotta do your own thing, because no matter how positive and successful you become, people are always gonna doubt and hate you. So again, these are kind of my first initial thoughts on it. Um, Again, I can't wait to find out more. I know they still didn't really show anything about Kino, so um, that could just be a little trolling by Treyarch itself, even with the R with Richtofen back in Firebase Z, Intel, and stuff like that. That maybe we won't get Kino. That maybe it was just a troll to show the light switch and stuff like that. Um, but again, it's great to see some of the theories that the zombies community had come to life or come to be true. I mean, that looks amazing. Um, and like Craig Houston said, some of the stuff that they're probably putting in this map, it's gonna be loved for years. But that looks pretty amazing. And like again, these are just my initial thoughts. The Wonder Weapon looks good. How you can interchange stuff. Definitely get some vibes of some of the previous maps, which is great, like Shadows of Evil, um, some of the IW Zombies maps and stuff like that. And again, like from The Walking Dead. And so July 15th, so that was another like rumor, so that ended up being true. I don't think anybody predicted Klaus to be in there. So that's something definitely that's new. I I can't wait to play because it really reminds me of Town, and that's kind of when I started playing zombies. Um, and it kind of looks like Piccadilly Square. but it looks like town in the town area maybe um, it'll be reminiscent of town, and that could put the whole Zombie Chronicles 2 transit thing theories bed to rest, or this could just be like a little, again, some type of like prototype or a trial run for transit. But again, I'm not gonna dive too much into it. There's not much more. Oh, those fire zombies look pretty cool too. And again, this is just, I mean, everything is so, I mean, unless they're gonna scrap it, but I don't think they will. But this also still is a setup for Outbreak. I mean, we still don't know what we're gonna get in the next Outbreak, if it's gonna be another fire team map or if it's gonna be like a true zombies map. Because if they could do this on a regular smaller map or survival style map or round based map, imagine still they had barely even touched Outbreak and what the possibilities that you can do in an Outbreak. I don't think, as far as like Easter eggs in the actual trailer, I don't think there's much. It looks pretty much um, clear cut. It does definitely give me vibes of town. That has to be, well, wasn't there a bus that was supposed to be there in the original transit town? Or maybe even like a nuke town in a way? I know that's different, but that definitely gives me vibes of transit town. Like I think in the, maybe they added more to it. Oh, there's the thing from Sam where she used the telephone. But I'm definitely getting some type of vibes. Or maybe like the Outbreak's gonna be all the maps put together or something, or this, I don't know, like, or the Transit remake. Oh, but we're still, oh, you can still play as whoever. I was wondering why there was still some Requiem guys there or Omega guys there. So this is like her ritual as far as like what she has planned. I mean, it looks pretty amazing. I'm not gonna draw it out pretty long, unnecessarily long, but the color looks amazing. And I've been pushing for a nighttime map too. Like nighttime makes everything look better. The tracers and stuff like that. Like you buy all these bundles, and I've mentioned that, and then some of the maps are like in daytime and stuff like that. I'm like, we need more nighttime to show off those tracers and colors and stuff like that. But anyways, those are my original initial thoughts of it. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks.